Yeah, it's the Archivest, y'all. Exclusively interviewing Khingz and Gabe Teodros.
Yes.
From the Northwest, from the 206.
Khingz. Highlights rival gang, South Seattle. You know.
Gabriel Teodros. I rap with a flock of birds.
Yeah, Air to a Bird.
Chirp.
That's the new project on my man.
So who is Khingz?
Khingz is a very good-looking young man from South Seattle, who I happen to be. MC, community worker, corn salesman, international purveyor of gangster shit, you know.
And who is Gabe Teodros?
Gabriel Teodros is your friendly, bearded Ethiopian who delivers injera, pours a great cup of coffee, probably drinks too much coffee, and makes dope rap songs.
Yep.
Sometimes I rap alongside this guy.
Sometimes we do that. We'll do that on occasion.
And I sip slow.
And I sip extremely quickly. So I actually drink more coffee than him because I drink it really fast. It happens.
He does.
So how did you guys get into hip-hop? Because we know you guys are from past in the Naps crew, back in the day.
Back in the day, I was a part of that. How I got into hip-hop was just growing up. It was the thing that kept me alive, that let me know I wasn't alone, it wasn't crazy. Rapping was actually the last thing in hip-hop I ever did. I started out breakdancing, was a toy. Wrote graffiti for a long time, was a toy. Collected records, DJ, wasn't that good. Started rapping, I was okay at it, so I stuck to it.
And what about you?
I feel like I was just born into hip-hop, man. I can't remember a time in my life when I wasn't like surrounded by it. I started same thing as him, and I wanted to do all the elements of hip-hop. I can't draw, I have no real can control, so I lost that. Couldn't afford to get turntables, so I was a breakdancer and I MC'd, and I damn near broke my leg one time, and so I just stuck with MCing, and it's still my main thing. I can dance though, still a little bit. But yeah, man, MCing became my main way. It was the best way for me to that I had personally to let out my all the feelings I had, growing up. A little black kid in Seattle, man, nobody really gave a shit how I felt about anything. So this is my whole way of basically expressing myself.
And how is the Seattle hip-hop scene? Tell us more about that, because we know about Vancouver and whatnot.
Right. 206 hip-hop scene is the shit right now, man. I feel like the only thing we're not doing is sharing it with the rest of the world. We got so many dope groups, man. We're selling out venues like 4 nights in a row.
Yeah.
So we're doing it. I mean,
all local talent. Seattle hip hop in Seattle gets bigger turnouts than bigger national artists in Seattle.
Exactly.
Yeah. And every type of hip hop music that's made in the world is done in Seattle and done extremely well. Better than most places.
Everybody from old App Creole, Blue Scholars, to your Hella Dope, to your
Sporting Life,
Black,
Fatal Luciano,
High Life, Soda Boys,
The Satisfaction,
Good Sin,
Jay Pender,
Rogue Panay,
GMK,
Canary Sings, my homeboy Messiah. I mean, it keeps going on. There's so many cats.
Big World Breaks.
Big World Breaks. Yep. Lucky One just showed up he's from Portland, but he's living in Seattle now.
Yeah.
My guy Spaceman, also a guy originally from PO, but lives in Seattle now.
Amos Miller.
Yep.
There's so much. Alpha P, Antonio Bandanas.
And we haven't even got to Tacoma yet. Tacoma got all kinds of styles too, and you know what I'm saying? I just did a show with my homeboy Jay Bars the other day. There's a lot of
Black Stacks,
yeah.
Who's some of the best in the Northwest right now?
That's my favorite MC in the Northwest, right there.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I'm my other favorite.
I mean, it's difficult to say that. Every artist in the Northwest that's doing the things literally can say themselves, and they have a point.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real talk.
Because we all have our own lane right now. You know what I'm saying? So they would have a point.
What has been some of your favorite projects you guys have ever made, so we can know about what you guys have really done in the history of?
My last solo album, From Slave Ships to Spaceships, was pretty dope.
my last solo album, Love Work, was actually pretty fresh. I like that. I just dropped a mixtape called Fun 99. You can get that on my Bandcamp if you Google Khingz, Khingz, and then Bandcamp, and then boom, you get Fun 99. It's a little quick mixtape.
This is Air to a Bird, also on Bandcamp. This is my newest project with Amos. It's also on Bandcamp. You can name your own price on it. We sample a different bird on every song.
They're doing another one.
And what's the biggest show you guys have done so far? Because we know you guys did Rock the Bells last year. Tell us about that.
Rock the Bells is dope. Me and I got to rap for a bunch of people and see Slumville the last time those two guys were together.
Yeah.
So I was pretty happy on that.
That was crazy. The biggest crowd I've ever seen was just like doing a song with Blue Scholars opening up for Kanye West. And there was like 20,000 people.
Yeah, it's like 20,
and it
30,000.
sold out Memorial Stadium. As Good Medicine, like we did some crazy stuff.
Yeah, we done like 5,000 to 10,000 people.
Yeah.
I actually once did a show at what's that spot in the P&E called? The Coliseum?
Pacific Coliseum?
I did a show at Pacific Coliseum like 98.
Whoa.
With the homies. We opened up for Rough Riders and they kicked us out right afterwards.
Oh shit. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it was. And nobody really remembers us, I don't think.
And tell us about your latest project that you did last year from...
Oh, from Spaceships to Spaceships.
Yeah. How was that following?
My last solo.
Yeah.
It's going well. We're still selling. We made all our money back. I wish I could give it away for free at this point, to be honest with you. But you know, I did it with a record label. They got to make they spent money on it. Got to make it back. I'm enjoying it. Although, to be honest, like I make a lot of music, so I've actually already have 2 albums done, ready to follow that up. And my next follow up is going to be a free EP. All original music called Cake and Kool-Aid.
It's dope.
And you know, I think it's like a reminder of who I am. Like I did the whole the slave ships to spaceships was pretty serious. I was at a pretty serious point in my life where making that music actually saved my life. And so now Cake and Kool-Aid was to show both of my sides, like the serious side, but also my more playful side. So it's like a little part of you. Yeah.
And what has been one of the best hip-hop memories you guys have shared, either contributed or participated in, that we can all know that really meant a lot to you as an artist?
Driving from Las Vegas to LA with my guy, or from San Francisco to LA. Those times were pretty tight. We weren't actually doing any. Did we do a show when we went to Los Angeles?
No, but we rapped in some parking lots.
Yeah, we did. It wasn't even about doing a show. It was just a hip-hop moment because you know, we're part of that culture, so everything we do is kind of a hip-hop moment.
What about some of the best shows that you've opened for?
I don't know. For me, like, some of my proudest moments don't even have, like, to do with shows, but just, like, the relationships built through music.
Yeah.
And encouraging younger people to step up and then watching the impact that they've made on the world.
Yeah.
That's truly been the most rewarding thing I've ever seen. Like, seeing people like my guy Dakota Camacho grow up, seeing Canary C grow up.
Anyone who's like
Roki every time she raps, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are that's why I rap.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Like, just having like young homies, like seeing them start off like kind of like unsure, and then later on seeing them just take that stage and like make it their own. I feel like the best thing you can do as an artist right now, regardless, probably anything, but I'm an artist, so that's what I know, right? Is make sure that you take whatever it is you do, whatever it is you love, and pass it on to the next generation, and consistently be a resource for them to make their dreams come true.
And how do you feel about Under the Volcano Festival now that it's coming to an end? What has it done for you guys as artists?
Man, this festival I feel like I've been a part of in some way, like almost every year for the last 10 years. So I'm kind of like really attached to this festival, and like they've always brought like cutting edge artists, you know what I'm saying, on the brink. They put us on before we even had an album out, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I'm sad to see it go, but I feel like it's gonna continue on in different ways and different forms. I don't think any death is really the end, just a transformation into something new. You know what I'm saying? So
for me, like, it sounds weird to say, like, Under the Volcano has never really been about the music. It's always been about like the people that I met, the people that I knew, and coming together and like and seeing them. So in that sense, I'm sad to see it go. It's just always been a good re-meeting spot for all the people that I love in Vancouver. You know what I'm saying? So
and for other places.
And for other places. I got homies from LA right here, right now, right here.
My homies from
right here,
Toronto.
right now. Yeah.
And you guys got any shouts?
And shout out this Air to a Bird album.
Shout out High Life Sound System.
Shout out High Life Sound System.
Shout out all of the 20604, all the homies from Seattle to Vancouver. Over the
shout out my homegirl Ix. I want to shout out Kalayan Center, PWC, Nayan. I want to shout out somebody that I just heard a shout out, but I didn't really hear it, so I can't say what it was. What was that? UTV?
Oh, Under the Volcano.
Under the Volcano? Yeah.
Shout out to Milton Child because she's a really dope MC. She's standing right there.
For real?
Yeah, right
Oh
there.
yeah, she's fresh as shit.
Yeah, she's dope.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Macklemore and Experience just because they're really dope, and I didn't mention them earlier when we were saying Hella Seattle.
Oh, right, real. It's like, and also Old Dominion, all as a whole. Man, got JFK, man.
What up to Sleep?
Yeah.
Sleep
I
is
see
song.
Sleep Ella.
You know?
And he's fresh too. And the Southman, really, man. Thank you for everything that you've done for me, everything that you've given, and everything that you've taken. Yeah.
And this is the Archivest, and you already know the name, y'all.
I put it down for my city and town. My more kings and I need no crown. Like Albatron and I walk that proud. Hop on my side, oh yeah, that's out. Y'all rap better with the balls in your mouth, but you can't come up with your own style. City never dry, on land you can drown. Re up a peak in the streets with a hound. If hip hop's dead, 6 feet in the ground. I'm a zombie and I'm eating now. Coming for the flesh with a fresh new sound. Bringing death to the rest is plaguing. Better figure quick how you gonna get them chips when I run this gaming. Cause I don't give a what those sun toes running the earth while I swerve and I'm hydroplaning.
Love work, build grow, feel the beauty of the sun, touch our hearts and make us one love.
I can't make my wrongs right, just make the song tight. Awake till dawn light, treat rap like sacred chances. I chase my heart to not ever let dreams die, but baby I just wanna grip life easy as I do mics. Right now it holds me and keep flowing till my soul gets free. I roll beats into the sunset and couldn't forget that you roll with me. Even though we alone in a strange city, please hold no regrets, for we all fall and get to grow from it. That's the art of being human here where they wear the mark. Pardon my weakness, I'm a part of the streets, and I need this music to see more everything I struggled for. Nah, it wasn't all in vain, and it wasn't all pain. The only thing that stayed the same was change, and my love uncontained.